Let's go. What is up, everybody? And welcome to another Friday night here on ToyQuest101's Collectors Assemble Live. We are so happy you guys are joining us tonight. You could be joining everybody else, but you're here with us, so I appreciate it.
Yes,
We got
sir.
a lot to talk about. A lot of statue news, some movie news, some cool promotions that are going on that Toy Quest is going to have for you guys. But yeah, it's going to be a fun show. We're just going to, ride that wave. We're gonna do a hard stop at 10 like I want to, hopefully. And we might be joined by a couple other people momentarily. So just give them a chance to come in. Hopefully they will. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. What is happening, guys? Dennis, what's up, bro?
What's up? I'm now waiting for pre-order, so I got an Iron Studio trip.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Big time.
You want to
I
say
know
what you
they're
got?
I know they're small, but hey, I ordered like 2 yesterday.
Some
I
of
got
those
this
tint
one.
skills are impressive.
No, they have beautiful detail and they look nice. So I mean, soon I'll be doing a video for that one, and I'm waiting for Steppenwolf and Archangel. So
Nice.
Nice. You getting the dark side?
yeah,
Nice.
that's it.
Nice. They're pretty cool, man. Yeah, Iron Studios is killing it, guys. We're gonna talk about Iron Studios in a little bit as well. Josh had a great show yesterday talking about pop
Appreciate it,
culture,
man.
movies and stuff. Guys, if you haven't seen it, go check it out, please. It's really good. I was tuning in on the way home and it was fire. I liked it. So
Appreciate you guys. Thank
definitely.
you.
What's up, Josh?
You know, man, I literally just got home from work about an hour and a half ago. Looking forward to chilling out, having a good show, talking about some collectibles and some awesome Reed Richards stuff got going on. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a good show.
Nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about that stuff. Let's start it off with that. Let me see. Hold on, let me see what I got here. Yeah, I think we should start off with the whole Richard. So I'm gonna let you talk about that. Let me just share the screen real quick. Because I'm very curious of what's happening here. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
The mic's all yours.
So yesterday, the day before, it's a very well-known Twitter scoopster who's pretty much gotten everything right. He has an almost perfect track record. Andrew RPK leaked out that Adam Driver's in final negotiation to beat Reed Richards. And when I first heard this, like I said last night on my show, he's not my first choice because I'm on the John Krasinski train. But the more I thought about it, I'm not mad about it. I don't think he's not my number one pick. But I don't think, if this is what we got, I can still see him doing a good job. And I'm not going to hate on it completely because I want to see what he can do. But not only that, it was also, we're most likely going to find out who is going to be playing Sue Storm within the next week or two, I'm hearing. And oddly enough, Mila Kunis is in the leading role for her, which that one, I do not know how I feel about that. That's like, granted, she's a great actress, but when I think of her, I think of more of like a TV show type actress and whatnot. I don't see her as like a leading role movie. But like I said, I could be wrong. For the most part, Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige and all them got the whole casting down to a T. And for the most part, I like everybody. So, if they see something in her, then I'm willing to give it a shot. I just think it's a little weird. But yeah, I think Adam Driver's going to kill it. I think with him playing Kylo Ren, I think he maybe would have done a decent Doctor Doom because they kind of have that same like whole villain mask thing going on.
Right.
But I think Adam Driver's going to kill it. I just don't know how I feel about this with her Sue Storm.
What do you think, Dennis? I'll let you go first before I go in on this.
Man, I'm not. Driver is a good actor because I saw his last movie 65, and it's very good. But I see him, and I still see Kylo Ren and the flop in Star Wars. I don't know. I'm into John Krasinski still, but I know that what they did was a fan service in the Doctor Strange movie. But let's see. Hey, everybody said the same thing from Ben Affleck. Everybody hated him, and now they love him.
I think Heath Ledger's Joker, same thing.
Yeah.
But I heard with Krasinski though, it wasn't that they didn't want him and his wife. They didn't want to commit to the 10-year like role. They didn't want to commit to it because he's getting really into directing and stuff like that. So I think that was the big thing for him. He just didn't want to commit to the role.
Listen.
Oh, here we go. Get
Here
your
we
tea.
go.
Here we go. Get your snacks.
So my thing, see, Fine Tip Creative Studios is on the same page I'm on. So this is my thing, guys. This is my thing. All right. Love him as an actor, but I cannot unsee Kylo Ren. Let's start with that. Number one. Number two, I am a huge believer that if you're gonna cast someone, they have to at least look like them aside from act. Okay. He looks nothing like Reed Richards. I can't even if they do up his hair and all that, I don't think it's gonna be what we would see him as being Reed Richards, man. I'm not feeling it. I don't think that there's gonna be anything that they're gonna do that's gonna attract me to him, having a good role as Reed Richards. And the thing that upsets me the most is that they know that these movies for the Fantastic Four have failed in the past. So like this is their redemption. This is their time to actually make a really good one. And this is coming from a person who thought they were okay. Like I didn't think anything bad. But I just don't. I mean, the star power is there, but I'm not feeling him as Reed Richards, man. There could have been so many other people they could have picked.
Yep.
For him to be,
I think a big reason why they picked him is because you said the right word, star power. I think MCU is in such a downhill right now. They don't have their Chris Evans. They don't have their Robert Downey Jr. They don't have their Scarlett Johansson. They don't have all these big Hollywood names. They need more names. Yeah. They need more people to bring people back to the MCU. So that's why I think that they're known for going for the small. Nobody know who Tom Holland was. He did a few movies with Chris Hemsworth when he was 10. Like he did that one. Like that was like his first movie. But nobody knew who he was. Now he's a big household name. So they're known for doing stuff like that. But I think right now they need the star power because they're trying to get the hype back into it. And he has the star power. Everybody loves him. I can see why they would do it. I agree with you. I don't see he doesn't look like him at all, in my opinion. They're obviously going to cut his hair and make him look like, but it's just one of those things we're just going to have to wait and see and on the big screen because we never know. We might not see it now, but it could be all Heath Ledger all over again. And he might completely blow us away. And
I mean, there's always that chance, right? But like, I'd rather see this dude behind a mask. Like, I'll give you an example. When Kylo Ren came out on Star Wars, right? You know how upset I got when he took off his mask?
Bro, I didn't know who he was. I got like, okay, he's not that intimidating. Like, he was so intimidating. Like, I didn't, because I don't, like, when I went to Force Awakens and I don't follow Star Wars like I follow Marvel, and when he first took it off his mask, I saw who he was. I'm like, okay, that kind of killed it. But
right now, listen, he's done a good job in other roles, and I'm not knocking him. They have to look at Chris Evans, look at Chris Hemsworth for Thor, look at Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, right? Like they're good actors, they make sense. That to me, that makes a movie. To me, and I know some people are going to disagree with me, but I'm not. I can't. I'm not feeling it at all.
This will be very ironic if this ends up happening with all the stuff going on with Jonathan Majors right now and like the possibilities of recasting King. John Boyega's name has been popped up multiple times to replace Jonathan Majors.
I think it's a great pick.
Don't you think it'd be very ironic to see Kylo Ren fighting Finn? They kind of swapped hero and villain roles in Marvel. I think that'd be kind of funny.
That would be cool, though. I that would be cool to see that play out. So, but listen, that's a good pick for King. I believe he's a great actor, man. I really like him, and he looks the part. So I don't know, I like it. But now my homegirl, she's super hot.
This guy is intimidating. He has no waist. He's thick. Ugliest body in Hollywood.
This one, I just don't see it, man. They can dye your hair blonde. I just don't see it.
I don't see your hair blonde.
Wait, time out. Look at Collector's Editing. He said
Kylo Ren is trick or treating.
Listen, I don't. All right, so let's talk about this dime right here. This dime piece. I love her. Think she has she's a great actor and stuff, but I see her more in comedies. I don't. her being blonde again, they gotta look like now. Jessica Alba was super hot. She sucked at Sue Storm though. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't see it, guys. I don't see it.
I was
I
hoping
know.
for Emily Blunt, the whole Emily Blunt, John Krasinski. I think that would have been great.
Dude, they
but-
would have been great. They got great chemistry. They looked the part, right? I mean, you know, and he looked awesome in what was it, Doctor Strange movie?
yeah.
Yeah, he
Look,
looked
she's
awesome as
natural blonde, not her.
yeah,
She
I
don't
know.
look like a wig.
I know. This would be a great time to do fan cast, but anyway, I don't know, guys.
I think
Not
the
for me.
reason why we're talking about it before the show started, I think the reason why we're getting all these confirmations or leaks, whatever, I think it's because
Divergent.
Divergent. Marvel's been in a lot of heat, not good press lately. It's been a lot of negative stuff going on with Jonathan Majors, so I think they're like, okay, let's start talking about some casting for Fantastic Four. They're trying to get the news to kind of shift in a different direction and bring more hype because Marvel's been pretty negative lately. And everybody's on a Star Wars hype right now. I know Mando season 3 was kind of a mixed bag for a lot of people, but Star Wars is what people are talking about. And I think Marvel's is trying to get back in the spotlight. So I think that's why they did this, to kind of diverge us from the whole Kang stuff going on.
And right now that you mention Mayers, even if he's innocent, even if everything is funky dory, he's gonna miss out in a lot of things. I mean, he's screwed his career for now.
Yeah, the court of public opinion. Everybody has their mindset. They think what they think, no matter what happens. And I think Marvel knows that, and it's one of those things now. When you see Kang, that's all you're gonna think of when you see him on screen. And I just don't think Marvel wants that right now. This is the last thing they need. Can you imagine being Kevin Feige waking up and then seeing that with all the shit that Marvel's been going through, and then waking up and seeing that on the news? This man's like one step closer from leaving. I promise you.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I mean, they need the Russo brothers again.
Well, now they're like hinting they want to go work at DC, so I don't know what the hell is going on anymore.
No, but they turned down Batman. They're not going to do it.
Oh, okay.
Well, they turned down Batman because everybody's done fucking Batman. Like, what else can you possibly do to Batman? I'm over Batman, right? And I'm a Batman fan. So now this begs the question, guys. Do you think that Marvel and DC are swapping right now? Do you think that Marvel's going to the path that DC has been on forever? Now DC's going up. Do you think that this is the opportunity DC needs to jump ahead of Marvel finally after so many years? What do you guys think? And look, Arilla said this too, and I haven't seen the movie, but so disappointing. I just saw him in Creed and loved his acting. He's a great actor. Great actor.
Yeah, this is a great time for DC to kind of get it together. But no, I don't think. I think Marvel's just stumbling right now, and I think that they'll just recast and move on. I don't know. I think Marvel is gonna get better, but like I keep saying, we're not gonna see the changes until probably because even with Guardians and the Marvels, like all that stuff, all this stuff was filmed back with the old leadership, back with the old regime, so they can try to edit it to make it a little better. But all the changes that they're seeing and stuff, we're not going to notice it until 2024. So when we see Captain America: New World Order, the Thunderbolts, when we see that stuff, and Daredevil, even Secret Invasion was filmed during that stuff. So we'll have to see, but we won't really notice the differences until the next year. And if it still continues to flop, then we have to worry. But I really think Marvel is going to get their shit together and get back up. We have so much cool shit coming up. Not even just Fantastic Four. We got X-Men and just Doctor Doom alone. With their teasing a Silver Surfer holiday special that's going to introduce Galactus and Silver Surfer. Like all the cool shit's coming. I think Marvel's just kind of on a downhill, and they're going to get back up.
Yeah.
If they do Galactus, I hope they don't do the smoke.
No fucking cloud.
Yeah,
they'll probably make them look like the Celestials from Eternals, which I wouldn't be mad about. Those look pretty cool.
Yeah, but they look cool and they're like they fit the size and stuff. But now we talked about this a little bit before we started the show. And it was an interesting point. Now, if he's found not guilty, do you think he'll bounce back like to not only play the role, but in the eyes of the fans?
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr., he did. He was in bad shape. He even went to jail. So I think he has a point. He can do it because he acts. He knows what to do, but it's going to take him time. Public opinion, they could be cruel.
Yeah, we're living in different times too compared to when Robert Downey went through all that. Cancel culture is such a big thing now. You say one thing on the internet and you're done. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
hate-
what about true, agree on both sides, right? But what about what's his name? Pirates of the
Ezra?
Caribbean guy.
Johnny Depp?
Depp. Yeah.
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp got all kind of, accused of all kinds of stuff, and he came back as the fan favorite. So,
But still, he got
obviously,
fired.
But like with Amber Heard,
yeah,
Heard's
but he got picked right back up.
a public figure that other people like it was coming to light the type of a person she was, like between other relationships she's had, like, so, but nobody knows anything about Jonathan Major's girlfriend. She's not like in the public eye or anything, so we'll never actually get to see if if she's just kind of batshit crazy or if she's actually like a victim or something. We won't ever really, but Amber Heard, she's in the spotlight, like, and she had people coming out saying how horrible of a person she was.
Yeah,
so I feel like it is kind of two different
No,
situations.
you're right. That's a good point. And obviously, I don't condone any of that shit, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
But at the same time, I really don't condone somebody being accused for something just because they're famous or they're trying to get a paycheck. So, I mean, I guess, everything will come to light soon. You know what I mean? Listen, guys, I know a lot of famous people and it's a hard industry to be in. There's a lot of temptation. There's a lot of, things that just aren't normal that they consider normal. And sometimes things get heated, but, hopefully, like you guys said, it couldn't come at a worse time. Right. But he's a good actor. But again, if he did it, then, consequences don't have to happen.
But it all has to be with the studio. Because, I mean, look, Ezra did everything. And
Ezra's done.
I know he's done, but he still has a movie coming out. And Flash is going to sell like hotcakes just for the
Leo's in the building.
There.
What's up?
What's good, man?
What's going on with you, man? Nice to meet everybody.
One of my favorite people in the world. What's up, my guy?
Man. Oh man, I'm having a good day, man. Today we had our Eid today. Eid Mubarak to everybody out there. So we did that and had a good day. Just got off the Figureplex Friday. Every Friday, we try to have that, man. So thank you for having me. What's going on, Dennis Perez? What's going on, Josh? How y'all doing, man?
Doing good, man.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Puerto Rico statue collector. What's up with you? What's going on with you, man?
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys, man.
Listen, I'm excited you're here. I thought, Mario and Anthony and P-Rock were gonna be on, but these guys. Sometimes
when you extended the invite, I told you I was gonna be here. I just had to dip out my show real quick. We did the flexing and stuff like that.
I appreciate it, guys. If you haven't followed him, go ahead, give us your plug so people could know.
Yo, Miguel, what he said was true. I was checking out your beard, and it's like symmetrical. It's true.
Oh my God, here we go with the beard. Jesus Christ! I was like, wait, I was like, what?
Right? You see that, right? Am I right though? Am I right though? See that? You see that? I tell every week, every Tuesday, every Tuesday he pops in, and so what I do is before I pop in, I'm I go upstairs, I grab the razor and make sure that I'm lining myself up to make sure. Right? Yeah, you gotta do that. You come in.
Oh my God.
Yo, it's literally, I think that what you do, bro, is when you get off, you detach your shit and just put it down.
That's perfect.
He just velcros it off.
Stop. It's long right now. I got a cut on Tuesday. I can't wait, but it's a little
we gotta do a live shaving.
Right?
No, if we're gonna do that, it's gonna be for Mario.
Yeah,
but no, you know what? Mario literally dodged the bullet because they're not releasing it. They're not dropping it. They put it on the shelf.
They're not dropping it?
They're literally not going to drop it.
Wait. Time out. You 411, give it to us because I haven't heard this. So they're not dropping the N1.
Yeah, somebody who's closely related who's actually never been wrong, and everybody, he's been right on pretty much every release, every drop. So as a matter of fact, I'll read it to you real quick.
Wow.
I just got it today. I just got the message today. So
are we talking about Hot Toys or Jazz Inc?
Hot Toys.
Hot Toys. The N1 is not dropping.
They're not going to drop that N1. Let me see. So, bad news, Lael. N1 Starfighter is put on ice, not coming out not out due to Back to the Future Car 2. So basically, it was because of
Lauren.
the bad press with the DeLorean and what happened with that. So that's delayed the process. So it's shelf right now indefinitely.
Damn.
Wow.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do you think
And I
Jazz
was
Inc. will
gonna
make
get
it
that
still?
DeLorean too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that DeLorean, because it's been a recall.
Yeah.
Like literally, they stopped it, which is surprising. Like, because I'm like, well, if you're doing that, then I think you should do that for everybody. Like, you should extend it out to people who have it already
And
and
send
say,
it
look,
back. Yeah.
exactly, like, yo, send it back. So, again, we want to extend that out to you guys. We recognize that what we did was wrong, or we got this wrong, or it was defective. So we want to make it right. They should. I think they
That's
should.
true. I haven't heard one comment good on the craftsmanship of the car.
At all. Not one comment. Like,
Not one.
because the thing is, when you see it, like, and I think, you know what I think it was though, Dennis? It was rushed. It was definitely rushed.
Absolutely.
They should have took their time. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do you think they got
What's the
intimidated
catch?
by Jazz Inc. putting out their
It was
vehicles?
the catch
left and right?
cow. Yeah.
Of course.
That's it.
Of course. It was an intimidation factor there because, again, Jazz Inc. is putting up, and here's the thing, like, in all fairness, we know, like, every company, no one's exempt from, like, putting out product that might be a tad bit defective. We might see, like, but the thing is, the most important part is, okay, it may happen, but transparency is more important.
Mhm.
So if you're actually getting on top of things and letting people know that you recognize it,
Do something about it.
yeah. So
Look what Tweed Head did.
huh?
The statues weren't coming with the extra portrait in the hand.
Yeah.
And Tweed Head sent it back to them.
Mhm.
So, and even the ones who ordered already. So that's what you say. People are gypped with a broken DeLorean. They can do nothing.
Mhm.
And, then what? They lose credibility.
Hell yeah, bro. And that's the one thing, like I said, with Jazz Inc. Because that 89 that Batmobile, I couldn't. You can't pass that up. I could not pass it up. But that
I got the Hot
Bat-
Toys one.
You got the Hot Toys one. I had it. The thing is, it's because, bro, like, I got kind of spoiled with this, with the Ray's speeder, because it's so dope. That plus having the Falcon cockpit, that's incredible. And I missed out on the Justice Mobile, and I had to basically decide. And I was kind of just like holding off on everything else because of the 89. I mean, I'm an 89 dude, bro. Miguel, we talk about this all.
Oh
the
yeah,
time,
absolutely.
bro. I'm 89 do or die. That's my Batman. So when that dropped, I was like, yeah, I got to get that. So couldn't hold off on that. But I had no plans on, even when the DeLorean dropped, I had no plans on getting it. I love the movies, but I just don't connect with the figures. So I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to worry about it. But I still feel bad for everybody who has it and they're going through that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So do you think that Hot Toys has a issue making the
Vehicles.
ships and stuff? Because it's not the first. What was the other? There was something that they were going to come out with a while ago and they didn't, and everybody was upset about it. There was a couple things, and they're all ship related, or
they teased the Batmobile from the Batman. They never dropped
Nothing.
that. Like nothing. Like, they've been teasing so many different things that hasn't come into fruition. You know
Like
what
that
I mean?
Vulture, they teased it not once but twice.
Yes.
Batcycle.
Yep.
Still waiting on that Vulture.
That Vulture, they teased that like how many years ago? That
And then they teased it again last year.
Yeah. And they haven't dropped it. So it's just like, you know what? I think for them, because third-party companies have been putting their, they've been basically throwing their cards in the well as well. And they're like, look, if we're going to continue to do it. So it's like a scare tactic. Like Hot Toys saying, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do it. We're putting it out there. This is what's going to be done to kind of muffle the competition. And it's not working.
To be out, yeah.
So do you think they're
now,
teasing it for competition purposes, or like maybe they shouldn't tease shit?
I mean, look right now the Cyborg. The Cyborg has been like 2.5, almost 2 years in the making, and Terry now is going to get it. So
they put it out to prevent you from buying somebody else's stuff, basically.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do. It's just a preventative type of situation. Like they want to get ahead of the competition, or they want to actually put a stronghold on the competition, knowing that they're not going to do it. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like it becomes like a cry wolf scenario. Like you put this stuff out there and you make people believe that you're going to do it, and then you don't. You know what I mean? So
secure
I mean,
that forever. Yeah.
the N1 Starfighter, I wanted, but now I'm just out the game. Like I really don't care about it anymore. Even if they do drop it, I don't care. I just wanted it just to prove Mario wrong, but he's right. Like right now, he's right. It's not dropping. Like it's not coming out. So it is what it is.
Wow, I'm never gonna hear the end of it.
Nope.
he's
Nope.
gonna. So speaking of that, now that we got real quick before anything, Leo, please tell everybody where they can find you, just so everybody
16
knows.
Scale Man YouTube channel. You can actually find me there. Instagram by the same name. Just basically head on, become a subscribe to the channel. You can become a member. Got a couple shows going on. We got Figure Flex Friday, which I just wrapped up today. We got Collectors Lounge International on Sunday. Digo Mario, I told you he's in the chat.
Mario, don't talk to me, bro.
Yeah, Collectors Lounge International on Sundays. Comic book talk with friends. We have Say What Wednesday. We have Uncivilized Scoundrels Thursdays, and full rotation. Couple videos going on. You can see me on Miguel's show too. Here.
Hell yeah.
Definitely, I'll be popping, and you can see us on Tuesday on Mafia's channel. Hopefully, I'll be able to stream with these two guys, these amazing gents right here as well.
Anytime,
I can't
man.
wait for that. So definitely, I can't wait to do that. But yeah, that's what you can find me. 16 Scale Man.
You got your plate full. You got your plate full.
Oh
That's
man,
good.
yeah, bro.
Busy man.
Thank you, man. Hey, we love it, bro. We love collecting, right? This is what we do, right?
Dude, and it's amazing content. Listen, I just met Leo not too long ago, and we hit it off on Anthony's show, man. He's a lot like me, and we think alike, and it's just fun, man. That's what it's all about, having fun. And his shows are really good, man.
Layouts with me. We're one of the only two people that like Multiverse of Madness, so we're all for it.
My man. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, you just missed the conversation about Reed Richards and Sue Storm.
Yeah, before we move on, I kind of want to hear Lael's. How do you feel about Adam Driver? Reed, and then Mila Kunis might be Sue Storm according to today.
Yeah, see, I heard that today. So Adam Driver, okay, here's the thing, because he's an amazing actor, bro. He is.
Yeah.
He's definitely, if you haven't seen, if you haven't seen The Marriage Story, bro, that movie is incredible. Like, he has acting chops, he has range. I thought that when he was coming on board, honestly, I was one of the ones who thought that he would be Doom, because he would be the perfect Doom, like his personality. Yeah. But if they're doing it as a Reed Richards, I can sort of see that too. The thing is, it's like, look, if they're, again, casting directors never steered us wrong. So obviously there's something that they see in him that would give them the inkling that he could pull off a Reed Richards. So I want to see how that's going to work. He has the wit that would give it that level of intelligence that we can see it. But again, it just depends on how welcome he is with the fans, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, fans are vocal, Marvel fans are vocal, Star Wars fans are heavily vocal. So, it just mainly depends on how well he's actually received.
It's his face. He looks like a martyr.
Yeah.
So Leo,
he looks like he's gonna cry.
I was telling Miguel that it's quite interesting because the main name that keeps popping up, that if Jonathan Majors gets recast, is John Boyega. Can you imagine if John Boyega, they kind of swapped hero villain roles from Star Wars?
But he's good. He's good.
You know what? I could see it, but it's like, I don't want to speculate until I know exactly who's in the running for it. You know what I mean? If that happens right now, like I said, innocent until you're proven guilty. If Jonathan Majors can pull this off, because right now there's just a lot up against him. Even though, apparently the cab driver is going to the Uber driver is going to testify. They have other people, club members, they have video footage, but they got to put that forward. But it doesn't help that they also have individuals in the past that are cooperating and saying that, this is stuff that he did before. So it's just like, man, then he has like film after film that's dropping. Marvel hasn't done anything yet. And I think that it's in their best interest not to say anything, not to do anything yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like a wait and see type of situation. Now, Mila Kunis as Sue Storm. So I go back to the movie. What was it called? Black Swan. Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
She was good in that.
Yes,
Don't get me wrong. She was definitely good in that. But all we've seen of her lately is like comedic roles or like some serious roles. But
I
comedic
literally
roles.
just said the same thing. This is why I mess with Leo, bro. He's literally just said the same thing.
You know what I mean? It's been comedic roles, but again, given the chance, and I hope that they so. Here's the thing, like what they're doing with this film is they're going back, especially with Reed Richards. They already said they basically wanted to film someone of a Jewish background. And that's why basically they, you know, again, if they're considering Adam Driver, then it makes sense to the narrative that they're trying to portray.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it does. As far as Mila, I'm not going to basically now. I forget the girl. Who was the girl's name? She was in what's it called? The one that Ryan Reynolds was in. What is it? Something guy. What was it called again?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, because I told you as soon as you talk.
Here we go. We talking.
What's up, y'all?
Free guy?
What's going on? Everybody?
Free guy. So Free Guy. What was her name? The actress that played in that film? Because she's also in the running.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh,
She'd be
yeah.
good.
Yeah. So she's in the running as well. She was a person that I can actually definitely see as Sue Richards. But again, it's just if they know, if they basically are saying that they see something in her, then let's just wait. I guess it's like a wait and see type of situation. Let's wait and see what they do. But I think definitely, and that's not to say like I mean Mila, she has my vote too, because I think that she might be, and obviously she must have tested well. So we just have to basically see. So we'll wait. We'll just wait and see.
Can I ask you a question? So I want to know your opinion because you think a lot like me. So I want to know if you're on the same wavelength with this one. For me, right, I love them both as actors, but I think for me, you have to have some sort of resemblance to the character, and I don't see it here. So I'll give you an example. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, they all kind of look the part of the hero, and they're good actors. Here, I don't see it. I don't see it, and it bothers me. Like that bothers me a lot. I don't know if it bothers you, but for me, I have to somehow see a resemblance of that character.
It does, but maybe they don't want to do it because look at Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. She looked the part. Look at Henry Cavill. He looked the part of Man of Steel. And look at Ben Affleck. He looked the part as Darkseid. And since they look the part, no matter what they do, the one who's going to fill their shoes has a bad problem there. But no matter what they do, good actor, they can win an Oscar. If they don't look the part, they don't look it. But I mean, maybe they don't want to do that.
The interesting here's okay. So there's definitely an age difference between Mila and Adam Driver. But they're not probably going to look at that with Mila. I think that if they dyed her hair, we would probably see different. But again, it just depends on how, because we know like a lot of actors who portray certain roles, they take on this transformation. Like to be quite honest, I wouldn't actually seen Ruffalo as you know a Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
But when they introduced it, now I'm like, okay, cool, because his personality, I can actually see it. You know, I see how, you know, that would basically work for that character. I didn't see Chris Pratt. I didn't see Chris Pratt as a Star-Lord. But once we started seeing it, I was like, okay, I get it, and it works.
Yeah.
So I guess basically it just depends. The transformation is the biggest thing. Is they read well. If they can give us, they may not look it, but if they can give us the personality, because that's what we're looking for. The personality. We have to be able to see the mannerisms, the personality, and then we can basically take it from there. You know what I mean? So
they can cast anybody they want. They got to make a good thing.
Yeah, that it boils down to it. Like, yo, just like we talk about sports teams, if it can look good on paper, but how do you perform?
That's
you know what I mean? So writing is going to be the most important thing. Writing, if it's a well-written script, if it's directed well, then we'll buy it. But if you put these people in place and the writing is not good, then the first thing that you're going to look at is not the writing, you're going to look at the actor. So there's a lot on the line. So
look at Thor. Thor, Love and Thunder.
Yep.
He looks the part, and the movie sucks.
The movie, bro.
Don't bring that movie up.
Leo's favorite movie, right?
Well, Mario, what do you think,
Thunder,
Mario?
Man. About what? What are we talking about? About Mila Kunis?
Yeah.
Adam Driver, Mila Kunis.
Adam Driver, I think I can get on board with. The thing is that I know little to nothing about these characters at all. You know, if I'm honest, all I just remember, man, is just the what you call it, the abomination of the old Fox movies, man. So yeah, I
You
don't
don't like the Galactus Cloud
anymore. The who? I didn't even see
The
it.
Galactus Cloud? You don't like
all I
that?
just saw was the
Galactus
first one, and that
Cloud,
was it,
bro.
man.
You know,
So,
to this day, I can't make out him in the cloud. You know how they say that he see his face? I don't see it.
Smart.
not even squint
I
just
definitely didn't see it.
little bit.
Yeah.
No.
I definitely didn't see it. They got
Yeah,
Silver
but-
Surfer right, but everything else he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what they got? I mean, Adam Driver. I mean, he's a great actor, man. You know, like you mentioned earlier in the one that he did with Scarlett Johansson. That was a really good movie.
Black
too.
Swan?
Yeah, that was a
yeah.
hell of a good movie, bro.
Mila
But-
Kunis, on the other hand, I can't take her seriously, man. I can't. She's just been in too many comedic roles, and I don't know. There's just something about her. You know what it is.
Girlfriend, yeah.
But you know what it is, dude, is that I think it's like Family Guy, because the way they portray it, the way that they treat her on the show, I can't help but kind of like have that same visual. So every time I hear her voice, I see Meg, you know, and then I hear
I think it's Ted.
something like that. Ted
Yeah.
too. Ted's another one.
I think it's Ted.
Man.
See, the only thing that I can actually equate her, like when I look at her, the only reference film that I have is Black Swan. That's the only reference film that I actually have, because I haven't.
Yeah.
Now there is another show that she's on, like it's a streaming show that they say is pretty good, and she's killing it there, but I haven't watched it yet.
It's called
Yeah,
the
I mean-
70 Show. It's like, no.
That-
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
yeah, I guess it's just something we got to see, and
Yeah.
maybe it'll work.
But
Mario,
is
what
all
did you,
this-
what did you come in for?
Yeah, can we talk about? Can we? Yeah, let's just bring it up
What?
because I
So
don't want to.
so you didn't come in
'Cause
until you heard the N1. It's not coming out.
No, that was just actually coincidental. I was making my way in, either way. So I'm setting up over here, and I hear dropping the N1. I'm like, this dude, just don't let it go.
No, they're not dropping.
They're
it.
not
But it's
dropping
all
it now,
right.
so
I know
I
it's
guess
not
you
dropping it.
won.
Yeah,
They're not dropping it.
I won for now.
You-
And always.
Well,
Yeah,
listen. Speaking
coming.
of Hot Toys, I'm just gonna say it. You're right. Okay, you won that battle. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'm upset though, but I'll give you that.
It's speaking from what I've seen in history, bro. They've shown off so many pieces that never come out. They
Yeah,
showed
we
off the
talked about
helicarrier.
that.
Dude, they showed off the helicarrier from Captain America. They showed off Rhino from
That would've
Amazing
been
Spider-Man
amazing.
2. A
Oh, yeah?
66 Batmobile that never dropped. The Justice League Batmobile that never dropped.
Ray
No,
Speeder
amongst-
that never
amongst-
dropped. The
Dude,
Jedi.
they showed they showed a quarter scale
Anakin
Kylo Ren,
Skywalker, yeah.
quarter scale Stormtrooper as well.
Yeah.
Nothing came out.
Yeah.
So whenever they show this
Anakin
stuff,
Starfighter. Yeah.
Dude, they shown six. Yeah, the Falcon cockpit, exactly, Danny.
Yep.
The Anakin Starfighter, the TIE Interceptor,
Yep.
everything, dude. They've shown all this stuff, man, and it ain't coming, dude. They just
That's
flex.
because you're gonna wait for that to come out before anything else, and you're like holding on to the PL. Same happened in Sideshow with Iron Kite. They never did the Wolverine buff.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yo, they showed a Cesar Romero Joker, bro. They showed a prototype of Cesar Romero Joker, and it never dropped. Thank God for Mars
yeah?
Toys for picking up the ball on that.
It's
and
HasLab,
getting it
y'all. It's still
delivered.
coming.
That one is still coming. Yeah. I'm sorry. man.
Ironstudios too.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I actually plan on picking that up, man, so I can put it, with quarter scale.
For
statue
what?
that
Which
we
one?
got.
The Iron Studios.
Yeah, the Iron Studios N1.
Oh yeah, dude. And they're gonna
Yeah.
make. Well, we had them on the Leo. I don't know if you know, we had them on the show, like Iron Studios, like corporate. They were on the show, and he talked about that they were gonna make some changes to the basis stuff, but it's gotten a lot of good feedback. So hopefully there'll be something good coming with it. Which we'll talk a little bit about Iron Studios in a little bit, because there's a couple announcements with them. But speaking of Hot Toys and things that haven't been, released in a long time, this Cyborg apparently was announced like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
About a year ago, right?
Almost
year
2
and a half.
years ago. 2 years and a half ago.
Really? That long? Oh,
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Goodness.
I
So
thought
what do
Wanda
you-
was the longest. The Scarlet Witch has been the longest one.
Oh, she's the longest running unreleased figure right now, literally.
Oh, we got a poll on that. Jeez.
She is.
So what do
She's
you
supposed
guys?
to come out before this.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the WandaVision one and the Multiverse of Madness one.
It's probably going to end up coming at the same time.
So what do you guys think about this figure? I'll leave
Dope.
it to you, Hot Toys experts.
Dope.
You
I
like it?
cannot wait. I cannot
Really?
wait. I cannot wait because I have to complete my Justice League, bro. Like literally, I have to. I want this piece. This was ordered day one. Again, I thought literally with the the Snyder cut that he was basically for me the best part of that movie. You know what I mean? Just his journey. I loved it. I loved, basically everything about the story. But I think the figure looks amazing. If you have I have every other figure except for this one. You know what I mean? So I need this to complete. Aesthetically, it looks great. The only thing that I think that they dropped the ball on it is not die cast at all.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's
Not
not.
die cast. No.
Oh, I thought it was diecast.
I can accept that.
I can accept
because-
it.
That explains
they
why it's
did-
kind of on the cheaper end.
I mean, when they did the T800, the endoskeleton, not die-cast, fully plastic, it's insanely light, but it's so gorgeous, man. When they do like mechanical stuff like this, I think this is like some of the best work. When they do stuff like this, man, they really tend to shine in the environment like this. And like what Lel said too, man. I mean, I was this close to selling off the set because I wanted to move on. I wanted to concentrate on my Star Wars collection. Amongst other things, I wanted to get a couple more statues as well, which I did anyway without even selling these.
Let's go.
But I'm glad I held on to him, man, because this is the last figure in the Justice League line. So now that for those that held on to it, it's finally complete. And for Hot Toys to complete a line is kind of rare.
Right.
They really
So
don't.
that was my next question, being new to the Hot Toys thing, right? So do you think that this hurts Hot Toys for not necessarily completing a line in time and keeping people from selling off the line just because they're tired of waiting?
No, I personally don't think so. Not at all. I mean, because they've got so much stuff in the pipeline, dude. They cater to so many different IPs, so many different collectors, man. I mean, yeah, it would suck to see them like, not to release this, but I think most of us have kind of accepted that, already, back when that, hey, we'll probably never see a cyborg, and then the Snyder cut comes and hey, look at that, we got a cyborg now, so that's that's icing on the cake, bro. So that's a bonus.
And
you know
guys
what?
get that third party dark side to go with it or no?
You know what? No, I'm not. Because the thing is, I've seen too many reviews on it, and it just doesn't stick the landing for me. So I'm cool with basically just having a league. It's just something else drops. But the cool thing about this one, and answer your question, Miguel. Now I don't. The reason why I don't think it hurts is because in a Hot Toys game, you always hear this. You hear this one thing. Oh, that's out. Now I'm gonna have to double back and get everything else. And they'll do it. People will double back and pick up figures just because something like this drops and it looks good. They'll be like, damn, I sold it off. Now I have to go back and get it again. They'll do that. A lot of people do. They'll actually go back, pick up the figures. They'll spend a lot more, but they'll do it.
I'm guilty of that, both with the Infinity War line.
Yeah.
I sold them all off, and then I went back and saw the movie recently. Shit. I missed those figures, dude. I had them all, man. So now I'm just
dude.
Like,
that's one of those
hunt,
movies
for
that
the
never
rest of them.
gets old. I can watch that movie all the time.
It doesn't. I love it.
never
Infinity War
does,
and
bro.
Endgame, man. Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Have any of you guys had any Hot Toy Grail that has broken?
What'd you say?
that's broken?
Yeah, because I mean,
yeah,
I mean,
actually,
yeah.
I have an Indiana Jones that the belt is just. I'm sure you saw it, Dennis. When I was unboxing it, that thing just disintegrated. That broke my heart, man. And that's actually a Grail too, because that's the only one they've ever made, and it's old. It's it came out a long time ago.
Yeah.
But what I was saying earlier is that for those collectors that are going backwards, sometimes you got to keep in mind they might just turn around and reissue them too, man.
Yep.
That's the shitty part. When you go back and collect the line, they're like, hey,
but then you gotta wait like another 2 years before you get it, and that hype might not still be there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, man. I mean, but yeah, that's true. I think that's true to an extent. But still, the fact that it'll sting, dude. When you complete a line like that, when we have backtrack to complete the line, right? And then because maybe the figure could be so old to where it's having its own issues.
Yeah.
Could be wear and tear, breaking down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a new one on the horizon. You're like, shit, should shelled out all this damn money.
And when release,
Mario,
did you buy it too?
What's that? Dennis?
When a reissue comes up, do you buy it too? That both versions, or you don't?
It depends on what it is.
It depends on what, because the only, like, so far the only reissue that I'm getting, well, there's a couple reissues that I'm getting because I missed out on it the first time. The Selena Kyle, Catwoman from, you know, the Dark Knight. So I'm getting that version, and then also the Black Panther original suit from Civil War. I'm getting that particular suit as well, because that one actually comes with the mask. You know, it comes with the shield as well. Hopefully, and what I'm hoping that they do is kind of retool that head sculpt when they release it, like they give us a better one.
A little bit,
yeah, but that, I mean, sometimes like reissues, it helps for people who didn't get a chance to get it the first time. But I also have sympathy for those that, you know, basically wanted something that they wanted a figure that felt exclusive to them. But right now you're in Hot Toys, so there's no exclusivity out there. You know, literally it doesn't feel like it's going to be anymore.
When they do reissues, they use the same material. I mean, sorry for the questions. I mean,
no.
Yeah,
do they use the same material, or it's different, better construction?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Most of the times they're improvements, taking advantage of newer materials and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know anything that's, you know, that'll last longer. But when it comes to the Iron Mans, they're redoing them all in die cast, right? Or they'll redo them in a different that's more actually true to scale, you know, or proper paint apps, you know, this time, you know, different accessories. So yeah, they do change things up, you know, definitely when it comes.
The real question is, Mario, are you going to get that Sam Wilson cap?
Ooh,
I want to.
It's so good.
I don't know.
It looks nice.
That's the next one I have coming in. I'm just waiting for John from Authrax to get it in. That's the figure I'm most hyped for. That thing looks beautiful.
You know what's throwing me off right now from like stopping from getting anything? First of all, that the Prime 1 Harley Quinn that I ordered, the Arkham Asylum one that I saw at Frankenstein's, I'm expecting that to come in anytime soon. So I gotta like wait, hurry up on you know, pay that off. But at the same time, the Jorge Jimenez concept Joker is dropping right now too, man. Yeah, I've got that on pre-order as well. Like shit, that is so beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I watched Chris's unboxing of that.
Yeah,
I can't wait to get that one in hand. That is gorgeous, dude. I love that.
I just feel like that cap's gonna be a sleeper, and then like when the new movie comes out, everybody's gonna be wanting it. And I feel like that one's gonna go up, and it's gonna be harder to get.
That actually happened with the Doctor Strange. There was only one that came out, and then when everybody saw him in Infinity War, collectors lost their shit. The Doctor Strange went up in value. And you know what happened? They announced a new one for Infinity War.
But then again, you gotta wait like another 2+ years to get it when you can just enjoy this awesome figure now because it looks incredible.
No,
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in person, but I watched Lael's video. I've seen everybody's video. Like they did an amazing job on it.
There's that whole 2 years. I'm kind of wondering now because they May 4th of last year, they announced 5 Star Wars figures, and you know what? They're all coming out right now, less than a year later.
Fair enough.
So manufacturing times can be improved, or could possibly be improved.
I'm just butthurt because I haven't got my Wanda yet.
That's what I was just saying. We're still waiting for that as well, man. So
yeah. Listen, so real quick, just to move on. Let's talk about this R2D2.
I got it right here, but
you got it? Yeah,
I got it for you.
Dude, I suck at this. All right, hold on.
Go
ahead, pull it up.
All right.
I didn't think you saw my message. My bad.
Danny, me too, bro. I've been wanting a TIE Fighter pilot for the longest time, you know.
You mean
I got the Zelda piece too, if you want to bring it up at some point.
You pointing at something? You pointing at something? Can you put this man on full screen? Let me see what he's pointing at.
You want to see it?
Let me see it. Let me see. You see what he does? You see what he does to me? Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, I'll bring it out real quick. I got you.
Leo, hold on. Can we talk? Leo, did you just come home from a Star Pilot convention?
No.
Jumper?
He was working in the garage, dude.
Teletubby.
Teletubby.
That's dope.
You talking about that one?
Wow.
You talking about that one?
Yeah.
You talking about that one, bro? That's the one you like? I know. Sorry about that, bro.
Way to flex.
Look, he's getting me back for all this time that I pointed out my Luke Skywalker farm boy that, you know, that he finally got, you know. So.
Yeah, I finally got it in. This baby, you know what? The only thing that pisses me off about this is that I didn't get 2.
enabler.
The only thing, huh?
That's the only thing that pisses me off about this
Well, you know what?
Sideshow, and this is Sideshow, bro. It's not Hot Toys. It's
Mhm.
Sideshow.
Right
They
there.
not this and the AT-AT driver. Yeah, they killed it.
Dude, Ray had that damn thing for the longest time, and I just slept on it forever, man. And then one day I look at it and it was gone. I was kicking myself for not picking that up, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, you definitely got to kick yourself for not picking this piece up, bro, because it's amazing.
I'll get one when sure, best believe when Hot Toys drop stairs.
When they reissue
I'm gonna
it.
pick up 2 of them.
When they do
So
the
will
2.0.
I. So will I. I'll do the same thing because that's what I did. The thing is, like when Hot Toys basically decided to release the Luke Snowspeeder pilot, I had already had one. I had the actual Sideshow version. Still love that piece. And I had no plans on getting this one. And I was like, you know what? It came out. I had the points to use. Let me just go ahead and get it. And boy.
Yo, Danny said that we need a Hot Toys version though with smaller gloves.
Who said that?
He think Danny Lee, man. He thinks the gloves are too big. Bro.
9.8.
What on this one?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he thinks the gloves are too big.
Oh no. Not
I'm about to,
you
I'm
know
about
what?
to send him a link.
This
I'm
one?
about to send him a link.
Oh, you talking about this one?
Yeah. I said,
Oh,
yeah.
nah.
Danny's saying again that Sideshow are all clunky, man. He's
Man,
Danny's talking
this
mad
piece-
ish right now.
This
Damn,
piece is amazing. I'm sorry. I can settle with that because the gloves, if you compare the gloves to the way we actually saw it on film, it's almost there, bro. But I love this piece, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna front. I really do love it.
And
So I'm just wondering because Sideshow can be such a hit and miss. I'm wondering if it's like if it's good from far, but far from good. You know what I mean?
Oh nah,
Is it
bro.
one of those pieces? Nah.
Once you get it in hand and you actually see it, bro, it is a work of art to me. Like it really, really is.
He'll shave his beard if you sell it to him.
Do the skill match.
Damn it, dude, Josh. You stop.
Oh,
Y'all need to stop with that shaving the beard shit.
Yeah.
Listen, so all right, let's go back to this real quick.
What we got?
Whoa, what? How the hell? How did I even do this?
Oh, this is
Explain to
Leo
me
show
how
now,
I even
man.
did
Take
this.
me off, man.
I don't know. I don't even know how I did that. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. This is different.
I'll be
All
right
right.
back. Hold on.
You still
So,
got the space mouse.
Listen, I
You
want
see the
an
Astro
arcade
Mouse?
too.
Where's that? Where's Mafia?
What do you guys think about this one?
That's dope. I like it.
The detail is there. Yeah.
This
You
is
got the
thing,
picture
man.
where he has all his like components out and stuff. That's dope. I like that too.
You're right. That one looks nice.
Yeah. But this is distressed, right? Like
Mhm.
this is the other one wasn't distressed, right? Like the older version.
Nah, it wasn't weathered like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all clean, but I mean, this is actually a good. This is a good little piece, man.
How do people take the best pictures that I've ever seen?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Look at that.
Yeah, these bloggers do a good job with these things, man.
That's what they're supposed to do. They want to sell you on it.
There's money invested. Yeah.
That's if you can find it. These things are pretty much sold out and waitlisted full everywhere, man.
This one already?
R2?
Mm-hmm.
The new one?
Mm-hmm. It's already gone.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude, they announced it a year ago, last year on May 4th. And it recently went waitlisted.
Wow.
And now the waitlist is completely full on Sideshow. I mean, you might be able to find it, in a couple spots. I suggest like local comic shops. Most likely we'll probably have a couple here and there. But as far as like all of the major online resellers, dude, they're gone, dude.
Gotcha. I like it though. I like it. Let's bring up that link.
Ooh.
Let's bring up that link. Ooh.
Yeah.
So I got this. It's $500. Like, come on. And if you get it, I got it at $545 ship. So shipping's already included where I got it from. Quarter scale link. All we've ever got was first 4 figures, and their stuff's kind of bogus, to be honest with you.
$545 shipped?
Congrats.
Wow, that
looks good.
And I got the I
Damn,
probably
Josh,
won't
you
use
have to
the. Yeah, no, I'll hit you up.
Right.
We probably won't. I won't ever use the realistic. I like it, but it kind of gives like a Final Fantasy vibe, kind of.
it does.
I'm a big fan of the cartoon, the actual game look they got. I know this is from the new game, so I don't know what's up with this yet because it's part of Tears of the Kingdom. The deluxe comes with a Hyrulean shield, and then I think they did a good job.
Yeah.
And I showed Mario earlier this company called Dream Studios where I got
What
the
the
Skull
hell?
Kid coming.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get us to go to the side, but it's not working. There we go. Sorry.
Miguel, you know you can move people around, right?
No, it's okay. Go ahead. Keep
Okay.
going. Sorry.
But no, there's a company called Dream Studios who's doing some really awesome custom stuff. I showed Mario the other day. I got their Skull Kid coming,
Dude.
and they tease an adult link from Ocarina of Time. But if you're a fan of Breath of the Wild and stoked for the new game, I think this is a must.
It's a nice
And like I
piece.
said, it was like $5.45 shipped. Where
That's
I
not
was
bad.
That's
for a quarter scale, yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Unlicensed though, so
Or-
that's probably the reason. But still, it's,
But Toshi was talking, Pain. He was telling because he knows a lot about this company. He's like, all their stuff
Yeah.
is pretty on point, and then their stuff always sells out, and then it's always really expensive in the aftermarket. So,
dude, don't FOMO me into getting this. Don't.
Live
Just
here.
look, man. I love the Legend of Zelda series, man. The Breath of the Wild, like
bro, my whole arm is Zelda. Like I got
Yeah.
the stones from Ocarina of Time. I got the Master
Mhm.
Sword and Majora's Mask. Like, yeah, whole
Hold on,
thing's
show that
Zelda
up
pretty
again.
much. Whole thing's pretty much Zelda. And then I
you
got
were up
Majora's
on
Mask. and
stage. You were up on stage with that too.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is
So
dope.
Nice.
That is so cool, man. But yeah, I think. Look, I remember we talked. You know, Josh, when you and I talked, man, I mentioned that the one from Twilight Princess is the look that I like the most.
yeah, I wish they would stick that aesthetic, like stick to that, like the
As far as the
I
adult
love it.
Link,
yeah.
I think that's the best looking one. But I'm not gonna lie, man. After seeing that teaser from Ocarina of Time,
hmm
I'm
See,
tempted, dude. I'm tempted.
the youngling, I'm mad at myself. I had it on order, but
Mhm.
then I talked myself out of it, like, oh, all I have is Marvel stuff. It ain't gonna fit as much as I love Zelda, and I got rid of it, and then I immediately regret it. But so I have their Skull Kid coming, but they have it to where the young Link, it plays the music from the game.
Oh, no
Like
kidding.
they put audio into the actual statue. So like when he has he has two portraits, one where he has a sword and one where he's playing the ocarina, and you can actually
No.
the stone behind him plays the music from the game.
What? That's pretty sick.
Dude, I'll have him playing that song from the Lost Woods.
Mhm.
Do, 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 do.
That one, that's the one he's playing. But
Oh
you got to stay
my
on it, man.
gosh, bro.
Their stuff sells out in like a few hours because they don't have you don't have a huge edition size. So like it's kind of it's not as fast as J&D, but it's on like it's within that day. It's all their stuff is gone.
How's their pricing though? They all right?
All their stuff's around $500.
Wow. Okay.
So
Not bad.
that Skull Kid I got,
Mm-hmm.
I got him for like 5 shipped.
Yeah.
And then the young Link with the music and everything was like $460 shipped.
Damn.
Dude, really?
Yo.
Yeah.
Good price.
That's good.
So hop on
Wow.
that. I think they're gonna be showing more of that adult Link I showed you earlier, like this week. So if you're in that group I sent you, stay on top of that, man. It's gonna go quick.
Yeah, I need to talk to you about that actually. So, but yeah.
All right, guys.
That's
So
crazy.
speaking of stuff that's discounted, let's move on to Ironstudios, guys. So as you guys know, they recently partnered up with us, and I've been like promoting the crap out of them for a number of reasons, right? Because they have not only they have some good product, man, but like they have a lot of great discounts. So obviously on the 26th is their Insiders Day. And that's when they go live, make some announcements, and have a showcase. So now you guys know already because I've been preaching it. I have a discount code for my viewers. It's ToyQuest101. And it's stackable with their sale items that are in stock. And the cool thing about this is when you guys are watching the Inside Day or any of their showcases, if they have a promotion going on, let's say they have, so the last one, just to give you an example, they had the 2 Power Rangers, the Pink Ranger and the Yellow Ranger for like 50% off. Then during the Insiders Day, they added another 20% off. So on top of that, if you buy during that stream using my code, you'll get an additional 10% off. So you're literally getting these statues that are 1/10 scale for like $60, $70.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy. So, if you guys are looking for a good deal or something to give away or a gift or something, you can't go wrong with this, especially with a stackable discount. Now, speaking of that, this is going on right now. The entire Power Ranger set, guys, all 7 pieces. This is called a progressive discount. If you get 7 pieces, you get 40% off. if you do that, you add the 10% off of my discount. So you're getting 50% off. All these statues come out to be 50% off. And we already had Dr. Mike bought the whole set. If you guys want to check out the set, that's our latest episode. We did the whole thing. But again, you're basically getting 50% off. All the entire set comes out to like $700 basically. And keep in mind that these guys brand new are about 150 each. So it's pretty crazy. So just to give you guys, here's my favorite.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty neat. And then actually, he's my favorite Power Ranger, but this guy was the best. So this is Zordon, and it actually lights up, which is insane. I don't know if you guys could see it, but
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yep.
That's
Oh
cool.
shit. Yeah.
it looks freaking crazy. But yeah, man. So if you guys want to go, like I said, check out the Insiders Day. It's April 26th, I believe. See what they have in stock or what promotions they're going to be running. Obviously, I'll be throwing it, all over, our group and stuff. And take advantage of the discount, guys. That's why I got it for you guys. So you guys can go ahead. I know there's a couple people in the community who already did, and they're, excited about it, but
That's cool, man.
there's a lot of cool stuff there. So definitely wanted to give you guys a heads up on how that works. If you guys can go check out my latest video, give a comment and stuff. And of course, I'll have Ironstudios back on the show soon. He had a great time coming on. It was the first time as a company to come on to a show like that, and it went really, really well. So, looking forward to having him back on again. Now, one more thing I want to talk about here is another huge discount, and it's also one of my next videos that's coming out for the channel. And this is going to be for a Batman Grail, guys. Batman Grail.
Batman Grail, you say?
And here it is right here. So if you guys already know,
Boom.
this is one of the Grails here. This is the Batman White Knight on bike. It's a pretty big statue. It's expensive. It's not a cheap statue at all. And the cool thing is that XM Studios send this to us for Autism Awareness Month. It's going to end Autism Awareness Month for us in a bang. And this is, like I said, it's a Grail piece. This is one I really wanted to get, but it was really expensive. Shipping was super expensive. It comes in 2 boxes. But the cool thing, guys, if you look in the link of the bio of the video, XM Studios is giving me a great discount on it from regular MSRP, which is about $28, I believe. I know a lot of stores have it for way more money, but for $28, you get it. You'll have shipping within the U.S. pricing. So if you're in the U.S., it's going to be like $300, not $700 or $800 from getting it from overseas. Plus, you're going to get a 10% discount on it. So it's basically, if you get the statue, if you want to word it differently, you're going to get it shipped for free, which is really cool. And it's the cheapest deal I've seen so far online. I know a couple people already jumped on it, but it's your chance to go ahead and get a Grail piece at probably the best price it's ever been on. And like I said, it's a big statue, but man, it looks crazy. So I'm actually gonna do the review for it tomorrow, and it's gonna be the video on the last day of the month. I'm gonna air it, but this discount's gonna be only towards I believe it's the end of June or July. I'll have all that information up there for you soon. But if you guys want to check it out, it's on the link on the bio. It's through, what is it, GFX?
Okay, GFX distribution,
yeah, GFX. That's where you get it from. You type in my code, you get the percentage off, you do the down payment, and it's gonna be you're gonna get charged shipping like if it was through the US, which is awesome, but through XM Studios. So huge discount on shipping, huge discount on the item itself. And like I said, you just put the down payment and you do the rest when it's ready to go. So if you guys want to take advantage of it, there it is. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up for that, because
That's the first line.
It's what?
The first is the line, because they could make a Joker, and they got 2 different Catwoman.
I know. I can't wait. And this thing is massive.
Piece, yeah,
massive.
I wish I had the space to display this thing, man.
I mean,
I'd be
you
all
can
over
make
it.
the space if you want to.
You can make it
Well,
happen.
of course I can. Yeah, all this shit behind me. But this is all reserved for Queen Studios when they get the Star Wars license. That's what this is. All right. This is the placeholder. So when Queen gets that Star Wars license, like I've said a million times, bye Hot Toys.
Gotcha.
I'm going all in, dude. They're all.
So Leo, when are you gonna get a statue, Leo?
He has
Well, he's
some.
got statues.
I got statues, man.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have Ventress. I have.
Oh, that's right. You do.
Ball. I have Storm right here.
I see that
I
Wonder Woman,
definitely-
dude.
Yeah, the Queen Studio Wonder Woman is there, which is an amazing piece.
Nice.
I have Batman and Damian Wayne, and Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. Who else do we have? And I have the Ahsoka coming. The premium format Ahsoka is on its way. So
That's nice.
Nice.
yeah.
Speaking of Iron Studios, you know what one they have
What's
that's
up,
very
man?
tempting? It's their quarter scale Sam Wilson cap. Have you guys seen that one?
Yep.
That's massive, dude.
That
It's
wingspan is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm scared for that.
Nutty.
Are you?
I don't know. I've been like, I rewatched that show the other day, and I know like it gets a lot of flack, but like
It's
like it.
incredible, bro. I love
like
the
him.
show.
I like him so much as Cap. I've been on Anthony Mackie train lately.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
bro. It is. That's the thing is, bro. Like I love the show. I watch it like at least I probably watched the entire season. I would say at least like 11 times already
Same.
because I just
It's
love
one
it.
of the best shows
Yeah.
Marvel has done. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I like
and it
I
does
like
get
putting
that
it on when we're
shine.
like doing stuff around the house. I just put it on for background noise. It's a
Yep.
good show.
Yeah, it's definitely good, bro. It's definitely good. Everything that comes with it, just the story arc. Just
Speaking of
the
arc.
camaraderie between him, and the Winter Soldier is just and Bucky. Like, come on, man, it's incredible. Plus, they gave us, they come on, man. Like, they gave we got like basically our own version, the own version of the U.S. agent in that film. You know what I mean? So, come on, man, like. The future's bright for it, bro. I can't wait for that. I definitely cannot wait for the Thunderbolts, bro. So yeah,
I hope it's good.
I hope they don't mess it up. I hope.
Yeah, me either. But I mean, just to start and just like I said, to have Sebastian Stan, leading the team off as the Winter Soldier, definitely I can't wait. I think it's gonna be.
We're getting President Red Hulk, y'all. That's all we need.
Mhm.
President Red Hulk.
Yeah.
Dennis, I had
my
no
God.
idea, bro.
Listen, so hold on. So I'm glad Arch came on because I want to know his opinion on this, and I might stir the pot a little bit. But I think he's a perfect person in a friendly way to talk about this. So PCS today made a couple huge announcements. Anthony went on stream. He's definitely changing the game right now.
Where you at, P-Rock?
And so I want to talk. I don't know. Let's talk about the things that he announced, right? So first, he announced edition sizes, right? He's bringing the collect back into, or what was it? The collectible back into collecting, right? So what that means is there's going to be lower ESs. There's going to be more limited things. It's going to be only purchased during pre-order. There's not going to be any stock items, things like that. And it begs to question the same conversation that a lot of people were having a couple weeks ago about what makes something a collectible. And I never chimed in on this because just people were just saying a lot of different things. And I'm going to start with this, right? So first off, I do believe that whatever you like, you should collect. And if it means something to you, it's going to mean something to you, right? But I do believe that if you have a piece and we're in a collecting hobby and it's something that is low ES or limited edition or very hard to get, and now you have it, you have a collector's piece. Some people don't agree with that. Arch is one of them, which is cool.
It's an objective fact.
Right. But it's like that across the board. It's like that with cars. It's like that with all kinds of things. So I think this is what Anthony's trying to do is bring back that the exclusivity, the collecting part. Like how great is this item gonna be, and how fast the people are gonna want it, and how much is it gonna be worth after that? I mean, there's so many variables when it comes to bringing in some limited pieces like that. And I think that's what the whole point of the stream was with some of the things he was doing. Aside from that, he was talking about little things like, possibly winning a full, gold coin from them, depending on, that's pretty cool. Or having some sort of like
golden ticket.
Chase item, right? Chase ticket or whatever you want to call it inside the box, which for me, I started unboxing things with my daughter doing blind bags and stuff. And, you don't know what's inside. So when you get that chase, we get really excited. So imagine how excited somebody's going to be now opening up a box and then all of a sudden there's a freaking gold ticket in there, a gold coin.
Yeah, he says like $200 off your next order. He's only putting one in every, like he's making a set edition size for the third scales of 175, and then the half scales are going to be just 75 or 50. I can't remember. But in one of those, he's going to put that golden ticket in one of the boxes, and then one person get out of. It's like he used the Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory as a reference. Like one person gets the golden ticket.
So he did announce an edition size for this thing finally.
No, he said each of them, all of their their ultimate, their PCS store exclusives that they can only sell. It's gonna have a set edition size. So if you can only get it from them, if you get like a third scale, like no matter if it sells well, if it doesn't, it's gonna have an edition size of 75, or like the half scales have an edition size of 50 or whatever.
But the website goes live on Wednesday that you can purchase direct to them.
Yeah, but see, this is the Arch. See, this is where you fuck up, and this is why you got banged the hell up on that one show that we don't mention. But nobody said anything about my way of collecting being better than yours. That's not, nobody said that. This is what you put in people's words in people's mouth. This is just the conversation is what Anthony's trying to do. And the reason why I bring it up, it's not really because of you. It's because the amount of people that were talking shit about low ES and all this doesn't matter, and they're the same people in his live today on the bandwagon. Like, I don't get it. Like, so what are we talking about? Are we talking about, is low ES a factor? Is not a factor? Is exclusivity a factor? Is it not a factor? It just seems very convenient to people to jump in on the bandwagon when it's something that benefits them. But when it's not, and they just want to, stir the pot, that's what happens. So that's the only reason why I brought it up. But nobody's saying at all that my way collecting is better. I'm gonna tell you why, because I don't have a single statue here that's so low ES or anything like that. I got the commercial shit everybody else got. I got these Power Rangers that don't even have an ES. None of that matters to me. If I like something, I'm gonna like it, right? So I'm actually agreeing with you. But what I don't agree with is that I think that if there's something limited, like what he's saying is gonna come out for his future business, I think that's gonna stir the pot, and I think in retrospect, I think it's gonna actually get more people to buy his stuff now, because and you know what, Sideshow's doing it too, because guess what, the Spider-Man Noir just had a 500 ES, and last time we I remember you mentioning, oh well, they just did it for that figure. I really believe they're gonna keep doing that now, because they're trying to keep it low. Keep it low and be it more, exclusive to people. So, yeah, I agree, Danny. Low ES is a bonus. If you collect Power Rangers, then that's only a true collector. Yeah, I like the Power Rangers. I don't collect the Power Rangers, but now that I got the set, I thought it's pretty cool. But my point is, Arch, and I'm not trying to jab at you. I only brought you up because you did had a lot to say about this too, and I don't think your opinion is wrong at all. I think a lot of people see it that way too, but I just don't agree with something. Speaking about the Hot Toys, right, guys? So I got a couple guys. These guys here are big Hot Toys enthusiasts, right? So like I asked this question, I think on Anthony's show, when it comes to Hot Toys. You guys got a Hot Toy from a couple years ago. It's very sought after. Nobody has it anymore, and then all of a sudden somebody does a re-release, and now the value of your Hot Toy that you had before might not be the same. So, it's just a question that's out there that's been spoken about a lot. And I never chimed in, but I had to chime in today about it, because the same people that were talking shit against it were on Anthony's, stream today, jumping on the bandwagon, when weeks ago, and it's on their live, you could see it. They're talking, no, low ES doesn't matter. Why do people talk about low ES, this and this and that? And I just found it weird. But so question for the panel, what do you guys think with what Anthony's doing with PCS? Do you think that's going to be good? Do you think that's going to be not going to matter? Do you think it's going to bring more value to his pieces that he's selling? Like, what are your thoughts on it? And I'll start with let's start with Mario.
It's kind of difficult to say, man. So I mean, is this exclusive to PCS only? That's the question. I mean, because this is on Sideshow too, isn't it? This
the Blade Museum is going to be in Sideshow by the end of May, but exclusive to PCS, they're gonna have the Lady Death on Throne, the Fire Burning, the one that they have in the diorama on the back, and RoboCop, an exclusive thing that they hasn't showed up yet.
So the thing is that it was such a low edition size, man. If the demand is higher than availability, of course that drives pretty much instant collectability and grail status, right? But the thing is that can also turn off a lot of collectors. It's like I kind of think of it the way is that like when I was collecting the those little small Star Wars figures like on the vintage card backs, when they would do like a Walmart exclusive that would sell out instantly, it was so freaking
hard to get.
They're hard to get, but it's so frustrating the fact that it's not more widely available, but when
give me a second, not to cut you off. I just want to make something real clear. So yeah, so it's weird being in the chat and not getting attacked. Sorry, I'm always on the defensive side. No, don't apologize, Arch. I actually value your opinion, and I think that's where some people get it mixed up. I've actually asked you to be on the show before because I think what you got to say is a lot of it makes sense, and there's nothing wrong. Listen, nobody's right or wrong in this hobby. It's whatever the fuck you want it to make it be,
Right.
Like you said earlier here, collect the way you want, right?
Yep.
That's 100% agree with that. But when you say that, it almost sounds like you're saying that other people are saying that, and they're not. Nobody here is saying anybody's way of collecting is wrong.
No.
I believe.
I don't think he was saying that of us. That I think he's had a past experience with somebody said that to him. So
yeah, no, and I totally saw that, and I disagreed with it. But I value your opinion a lot, and I don't want you to think that I dislike what you're saying. I listen. I value your opinion a lot. I watch a show all the time, and it's just a different perspective on it. But yeah, man, just I don't want you to think that. But go ahead, Mario. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. I mean, I just hope it doesn't come to the point where it comes around and bites them in the ass, because like I said, the demand is higher than availability, than the actual supply, that they'll have. And if that happens, I can see some collectors getting frustrated and be like, what's the point? I mean, I'm sure people will try, but like, yo, this is like, if this RoboCop, becomes insanely exclusive, right? And it's just, if it's just the right pose, just the right paint, it's just the right piece, for that person, and they're trying to get it. Again, it's still part of the collecting game. That's just what it is. It sucks sometimes, bro, but
you're definitely not wrong. But isn't the chase sometimes part of the fun too?
Hey,
not always.
That's true.
Yeah.
The hunt is true. And see, this is why I brought this up. This is why I brought this up, because there are different sides to this, and I don't think there's a wrong way. Like Mario said, sometimes it'll turn off collectors because, man, first off, there's a lot of people who are just buying shit just to flip it, right? And they ruin it for collectors. So if there's a low ES, it's going to ruin it for some people. Completely agree with that. And Arch could probably agree with me too, because he hates that too, right? Now, do I get mad at them because they're trying to make money? Not really, but it does ruin it for the collector, right? And then at the same time, then the true collector really wants that valuable piece, that small piece that not that many people have, and that hunt. That hunt is the one that everybody wants to get. But I'm gonna bring up this comment right here: art of the eye of the beholder, and it brings you joy. Then money really isn't a factor. That's true, and that's to Arch's. That Arch agrees with that too. That's the way Arch is, trying to say is that it shouldn't matter, right? It shouldn't matter, and I don't think it should. But for this particular conversation that we're having, with what Anthony talked about today, it's gonna be interesting to see if it's gonna entice more collectors or if it's gonna drive them away, and that's why I'm bringing it up. So, Leo, you being our guest, and I know you probably have a lot to say about this topic, not necessarily PCS, but I'm pretty sure you could compare this with Hot Toys or maybe other things that you used to collect or still do collect. But what do you think about what the direction is going with this company and bringing the low ES value and bringing some chase items in the unboxings and being exclusive to their website now because they're going to start selling versus their distributors. What do you think about that stuff?
Well, I think again, because it's probably going to bode well for people who do want that exclusivity. You know, if they basically want something that's exclusive to them, that low ES is going to work for them. You know what I mean? That's what they're looking for. They want something that's exclusive. But then you have people who, you know, again, you know, like Mario, like has been said, the demand, if the demand is high for it, but the, the ES is low, like the, exclusive, they have like a low run on this piece, then, again, what I'm saying is basically it can become a very toxic conversation at that point.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to have people going back and forth like, oh, and then challenging the company like, why are you doing, such a low run when you know that the demand is high for it? There are people who, I mean, case in point, J&D, you know what I mean? They do this all the time. They always have a low run on something. It's always exclusive. When you get it, as soon as they drop, it sells out. It's not dropping again. You're not going to see it anymore. You know what I mean? So there's companies who basically do that. I think if the expectation is there, I mean, if this is basically what they're setting up, and they know they're going this route, again, if you're a fan of that property and that work, on the IP itself, then you just have to use your wisdom, strategy, and just get in where you fit in. You know what I mean? But if you already know that they're going that route, then it shouldn't upset you that as much. Right. But again, I feel sorry for the people who have to go through this. Like if that's where they're at. Again, I know how I collect, and I collect strictly for the art. You know what I mean? I love the art. If I can't get my hands on it, okay, it wasn't meant for me to have it. That's just the way I look at certain things. If I can't get my hands on a piece, it's not meant for me to have it. But if I can somehow go down that line and grab it and get it, then I'm fine. I'm good. But I think that, again, sometimes the chase is good, but then sometimes the chase can take you completely out of collecting because you get so involved in it. You know what I mean? You get involved in that and less on the art form. Right. And that's when it can become a problem, because then what you're seeing is those conversations floating around. So many individuals are disgruntled because they couldn't get their hands on it. Then they're hating on the people who could, and the people who did get their hands on it, they start talking shit like, you know what I mean? I can't help that you weren't. You know what I mean? It goes basically back and forth. I felt that way because Mario's been doing that for me for months when it came to that loop. Like that farm boy loop. You know what I mean? Like this is basically how it is. So I felt that way for a long time, but I got past that. You feel me? But yeah, I mean, that's, again, competition is always, it's out there, but at the same time, we want to also keep this. Look, this community, and we talk about this all the time. Collecting community is just like the statue community is just like the 1/6 community. When we look at it, everybody thinks it's big, but we're a small pocket of what else is going on out there. So if this keeps happening, then you're actually shrinking the community. You know what I mean? Like when it gets that, those conversations start happening. So I think for a company like this, they might, okay, that's fine. That's well and fine. But at the same time, you don't want to bring that negative karma onto your company at the same time. Because then people will have that discussion and they'll start bashing Anthony, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. And you don't want it. Like you definitely don't want it. So I don't know. Good luck. Everybody out there, good luck. But I mean, hopefully the narrative changes. You know what I mean?
Listen,
it changed for me because I was able to get my farm boy Luke. Mario, you know what I mean?
And I will give myself that TIE Fighter pilot one day.
Listen, Anthony's a cool guy. Great company, and I think he's doing a good job. I think his idea behind this is he's trying to bring something new, and he said it in the beginning of the stream. He's trying to bring the collectible back into collecting, which I appreciate, right? I'm the same way. I'm the same way as you, Leo. Arch, same thing. I collect because of the art. That's it. I love the art to this. You know what I mean? But there are some cool things to have that are like, for example, I have my Hawk 181. That's like my baby. You know, that's not a lot of people have that, and you know, I like it. You know what I'm saying? But the other thing that they were doing is that they have their another thing that's interesting for PCS, and I'll touch with Josh and Dennis on this one, is that they're getting a lot of licensing that other people don't have. So they got like what are the damn toads? But Battle Toads. They got Battle Toads. They're doing Marvel vs. Capcom. Hint, Mario. They're doing oh no, wait, you're not the one who likes that. Anthony likes that, right?
That's Anthony, bro.
Oh, my bad.
What you point
They
me out
got
for?
game licenses and third-party comic books like Valiant.
Right. So they got Lady Death right here, which is cool. You don't see a lot of her. Obviously, the RoboCop, and now you got this amazing Blade. And they came out with, it does. They came out with a Blade. No, nobody thinks that you're. Hold on. I'm not attacking anyone. Nobody thinks you're attacking anybody, Arch. You're good. I promise. That's not what. My bad if you misunderstood me. Nothing like that.
Start attacking Art start attacking him just for thinking that we're attacking him.
I know, right? Yeah. No. There's no attacking here. I
guess I'm confused about the attack. Like what's happening?
There's so there's a little backstory. He went on somebody else's show, and they just kind of like murdered him for saying certain things. And I do agree
what
that
did he say wrong? What was he saying wrong?
Just difference in opinions is anything. It's not
okay.
For me, I feel like maybe he should have said it differently, because I don't think what he was trying to projected the right way. But at the same time, they should have never done that. I think it was stupid.
They shouldn't have. Yeah. I mean, a person's opinion.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like,
this is a safe environment. Danny Leeds, thank you. He just took the words. It's a safe zone. We're doing this for fun. And, a lot of people have been collecting longer than other people. People have seen companies do things and not do things. People have their personal opinions, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Here's the other one.
Now Jerry feels attacked.
Jerry feels attacked. No, stop it.
Yeah, we got collective minds up in here. Where's
collective
Joe?
Minds? Yeah, and listen, and I watched their show. Love their show. I think they're freaking funny. Yeah, but like that's what the backstory was about. But that's not why I brought this up. I only brought it up because, again, this is why I brought it up. Let me reiterate here. I brought it up because a lot of people, and I'm not saying Arch, a lot of people were talking about, they were like on the opposite, they were basically on the opposite end of what Anthony's trying to do here, and those same people were on his stream today, like hyping him up, doing the bandwagon thing, and I'm just like, what is happening? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
So that's why I kind of just brought that up, and I was just like, I don't get people anymore. And I just wanted to give my opinion on the low ES thing and all that stuff. Attack Cobra Kai, is that what he said? Oh my god. Jesus. But that's all. Nothing bad. But yeah, listen, man, everybody has their opinion. And back to this, they have different licensing and stuff, and I think that's a good move. They're just being different. That's what I like. I think it's about time that somebody shakes up the industry, and I think this might be it. But I do agree with the points that Leo made, because this might upset a couple people. It might put I
wish the company luck. The thing is, you just don't want bad vibes. Put it that way. And every company has it. Like, put it this way, bro. If you're a company and you're a distributor, you got to welcome the good with the bad, plain and simple. That's just how it happens. I mean, look, I come on, look, whenever I'm on this show, just the first time I'm on this show today, when I'm on Anthony's show, I feel attacked every time I come on that show and I look at your beard. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Like, I just have to basically work harder to get a better beard. And that's just the way I see it, bro. It is what it is.
You guys are killing me with my beard.
I'm going to keep on doing that too.
Josh, what do you think about the whole PCS thing? What do you think?
I see both sides. I agree with you and I agree with Lael. So like, I'm kind of like, I guess I'm in the middle there. I just thinking back when I first started collecting, when I first got into it, I was into the 110 scale Ironstudios stuff. And then back then, a grail piece for that scale of stuff was the older Guardians of the Galaxy Thanos on Throne 110 they did. And that piece was going for like $500. So like back then, dropping $500 on a piece was a lot for me. But the fact, like, it's something I had to work for. Like, I had to save up for a few months, and then I finally found one. And it's just that like you felt like you achieved something type thing. But like, I feel like and I appreciated it because it's something I really wanted. So when I think of that, that's when I think of the exclusivity is something like that you got to work for, and you're more proud of it when it's on your shelf type deal. But I also agree with Lael that it could bring some negative energy if there's a lot of people who want it and they're making it very hard. Because let's not gonna lie, like with PCS, they're probably gonna have a scalper problem. Like I don't think there's any way they can get away from that with that method.
Right.
So I definitely see both sides to it. But
so bringing that up,
unfortunately, I don't think there's a middle ground for it. I think it's like what Lael said. If you're meant to have it, you would have it. If you're not meant to have it, then maybe later on in the road you'll be blessed with the opportunity to get it. But right now, it's just not your time.
And I think that's how you got to look at it. Like Leo said, like you just got to accept it. I'll give you a perfect example because you just literally took the words right out of my mouth. The Iron Man 100-year anniversary thing that came out for Hot Toys, everybody got put on a list, right?
And that was crazy.
And you know what's funny? I said this to Anthony because I'm like, well, first off, we were on the show on Tuesday. We were talking about it, and everybody was like, no, I'm not getting it. And I was like, man, well, I like it. I would like to get it. And then all of a sudden, when they announced the email, guess what? Everybody who said wasn't getting it jumped in the email because it was gonna, you know what I mean? Like it was gonna be harder to get, I guess, right? So I don't know, man. It kind of just brings out like a different vibe in a person. And I'm not saying it's wrong, but like the same people who were trying to say that they didn't want it, now they want it because now it's even harder to get. So like at what point in collecting are we collecting because it's something we enjoy or something that it's hard to acquire? Does that make sense? So Dennis, what do you think?
Well, I'm gonna play now devil's advocate.
Okay.
Paper and internet hold what you write, but your actions express more. Let's say I bought the Wolverine 1/3 from PCS,
right?
The ES was 400, and after those 400 sold out, they made 200 more. And that's good for all the collectors. I don't care because I have it. I don't care. But truthfully, when he sees the demand on the exclusive, will he hold his word in the pieces he's going to do, or sell more? That's the question.
Gotcha. That's true. Do you think so you're saying that you think that it's going to be so good that he might have an issue with more on demand and he might bring up those ESs?
He did only 400 of that Wolverine and it sold out. It's a good piece, a great piece. He made 200 more because the demand was there. So, time will tell.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, we'll see what happens. And I'm actually excited to see what licensing he's gonna bring and other things that he's gonna have come to the table. But it was just interesting to see how the coin flipped once he made that announcement. That's basically where I was getting at with this conversation. And it kind of happened again with the 100 years Iron Man. The people who said they didn't want to get it, we're trying to get it now. So again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just crazy to see that flip of a coin, and it makes me question, all right, well, what are we collecting for? Are we collecting for the exclusivity? Are we collecting because of the art? Are we collecting, and again, everybody's going to be different on why they collect, but I think Leo said it the best. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. If you like what, and Dennis says this all the time, collect what you like. Yep. Right. So if you bring those two together, collect what you like. And if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. If it's not, then walk away, and it is.
How many times people have said, I'm not going to buy it. I hate it. I'm not going to buy it. Just one person says, it looks cool. That influence, everybody jumps on the bandwagon and wants to buy it.
Right.
And it's part of marketing. It's life.
Yeah. All right. So moving on. Anything else?
Miguel,
what else do we got to talk? Yeah,
Miguel, I'm sorry. I have to do it. I can't wait like you guys.
Oh,
whoa! What you got there?
Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's not the best Batman, but
it's one of the more unique ones.
It's better than Sparkles.
Sparkles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Finally, Batman.
You talking about Twilight Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I have the Hot Toys version, and I love it, bro.
It's a great
It's
piece.
an
So
amazing
I'm so
piece.
tempted to get that double pack, the Nightmare
Yes,
Batman with
bro.
You're right.
Superman.
The Batman and Superman, yeah.
It's such a fun set to have, and to pose. If you're a figure photographer, again, it's an amazing piece to have in your collection, man. Like,
Does
I
anyone
feel like if
else
you're a
get
big
lost
Snyder
in looking
fan,
at
those
those
are the only
collections?
two you really need. Like,
mm,
it's cool to have the whole league, but if you're a big Snyder Cut fan, just to have that double pack, that's really all you need.
so dope, so dope.
Since we're speaking of movies, Josh, haven't you heard nothing of SnyderCon and Henry Cavill wearing again the Superman outfit?
What happened?
No,
SnyderCon? What?
Yeah, it's coming up again, and
Again?
Zack-
When did it happen the first time?
last year,
Yeah.
and
Really?
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
and
doing another one.
Zack Snyder right now showed a picture of Henry Cavill wearing the Superman uniform
it's because
and Neo.
it's because he's streaming. From my understanding, they're not doing anything with it. He's just streaming all 3 of his movies on some
Yeah, but-
platform, and that's what
Yeah.
it's for.
They're gonna do it in the movies, all remastered, and he says he has some news. So let's see. Hopefully,
I don't think I don't think we're gonna get any more.
Con.
that's like in 2 months.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Where's
think we'll
that
get
at?
more.
Sorry,
Where's that going to be at?
I don't have the slightest idea, but
He's
I'm
put out the
looking forward.
information, like he's been advertising it for a while,
Yeah.
and it was crazy because they said that Warner Brothers helped him out with
And he
with
says
this.
full circle. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
so
hope something good comes out of it.
it'd be interesting, man. Like I know a lot of people want that Snyder cut, but I think it's you know what, and I'm pretty much on board. I love the film. I love the Snyder cut. But I just think that it just brought a lot of like just energy, like negative energy, with it. And I'm like, again, put it this way, bro. It's gonna be hard for the future of anything
Yeah.
right now, for DC, anything for what is his name? James Gunn. It's going to be hard because even like I said, with this Superman legacy, because there's so many Snyder fans and there's like so many Henry Cavill fans,
No matter how good it is, it's gonna receive hate.
it's going to be hard for whoever steps in those shoes to live up to Henry Cavill, bro. Even like people who may not, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Look, I'm old school, so again, Christopher Reeves is going to always be my Superman. But for Cavill fans, Cavill has done such an incredible job, but it's going to definitely be hard for anybody to step in those shoes and not receive scrutiny. Like literally,
Man of Steel is such an underrated movie. In my opinion.
But right now, DC is doing things wrong because Titans, the series, that is going very good, and now
it's amazing, and it's the final season.
And it got
you talk about the Beast Boy scene with the multiverse?
Definitely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not making the right decisions, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't see him. I don't see him doing more with it because he's so tied up with Rebel Moon right now, and that's like he's doing. He said he has a book coming about it, a video game, a show. Like he's like going all in on that.
And it's going to be 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Leo, you and Mario are like massive Star Wars people. Do you think that's gonna compete with Star Wars at all, or
which what the Rebel Moon?
Yeah,
Rebel Moon. Yeah,
no. I think it's going to be good for what it is because that Rebel Moon was basically the story pitched to Lucasfilm. They turned it down.
Something about the 3 samurai thing or something like that. I heard.
Yeah, they turned it down. So I don't know. Is this going to be interesting to see how it comes out? But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't. It's hard to determine right now. I just want to see what his story is about. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Listen, it's about that time. I think Mario's got a show up next, right?
Yeah, in a little bit, in about an hour, man. We'll be on P-Rock's channel for LWO. We're actually doing a post 420 episode.
Or
we had
right.
we had to do it for life, por vida.
We-
Yeah, man.
Gonna
So
go over
you know,
and
we had to
talk
do it
shit
on PR
on
show
my
and
Inland
celebrate.
Starfighter's not coming out, so I know it's gonna be talked about.
No, you just never know. You just never know.
I know
We're
that's
gonna
just
do it.
going to be talked about. Watch, he's going to get over there,
Just
celebrate,
tune
and
in
be
to
like,
find
"I'm not
out,
losing my
man.
beard," and all that. Watch, I bet you.
Listen,
Yeah.
guys, listen.
Yeah,
I
let's see what
appreciate you guys
happens.
being on. Obviously, next week we're
Okay.
not gonna have a show because I'll be flying over to Cali to referee. So we're gonna have a day off next Friday. But coming back after that show, obviously we're gonna be here every Friday. We're gonna have a couple more guests on the show and stuff.
Yes.
Archangel, listen, can we have? All right, so hold on. I'm gonna put this on the table right now. And I'm gonna make this public. Can we get a crossover show between your show and our show? Can we do that? Can we have your guys? I mean, Danny Lee, Jerry, you, Joe. Can you guys jump on with us one day? I can
That's
fit
gonna
10
be a
people on here. I can fit
big
10
ass
people on
panel,
here.
dude.
Let's do it.
That'd
Can
be
we do
dope.
that? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So I'm just throwing it out there. You don't have to do it, but I think it would be cool to have you guys on and do a little crossover episode and stuff.
Collective minds
Yo.
assembled. Let's make it happen.
Yo, what? There's a
Right?
name for it. We got to
There
do
you
it
go.
now. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Would love to have you guys, do a little crossover show just for once, man. You guys talk about doing this for fun and just having a group of people just jump on and talk shit. I'm challenging you to it now. So there you go.
Dope.
No, Danny Lee, you better stop, bro. You're on like
No,
50 shows.
Fucking
Your camera's
shout
always super low. Like, come on, bro. Stop.
Mhm.
I have talked.
I have my people talk to your people.
Now, listen, I would love for you guys to come on and just have a
The
collective quest. Oh man, dude. Listen, I call this Collectors Assemble for a reason. So you guys talk about having a group of guys that's coming on or audience and start talking about the hobby. Let's do a crossover event. I'm just throwing it out there. Any Friday you want, let me know. But listen, real quick, I want to thank you guys, my panel, for being on the show. Really appreciate you guys. Leo, you're always welcome on here, my brother.
Appreciate that, bro.
Anytime. I want to get you
Appreciate
on when
that,
I have a
man.
guest, though, because we have some cool guests, whether it's celebrities or whether it's companies
Definitely,
and stuff. I think that'll be real cool to get your input on some of the things that they, talk about and stuff.
Yeah, let me
Definitely
know.
would love to have you back on.
Yeah.
I always keep you posted. We're kind of all doing the same stuff anyway.
Yeah, man.
But
Hell
man, I
yeah.
appreciate you. You want to tell everybody again where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me at the 16 Scale Man YouTube channel as always. If you haven't actually subscribed, make sure you do. You can also become, or just, hit that like button as always. Become, you can subscribe to me on IG as well. We have our Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. You can become a member there as well. Yeah, man, great content we got going on. We just came off of last night on Civilized Scoundrels, where we talked the season of Mando, the entire season 3. What we got coming up? Collectors Lounge International on Sunday and Monday. At 10 o'clock, we have a show dedicated to Star Wars. Basically, we're just going to talk. It's called Star Wars, the Fandom Menace. Where we're going to basically talk about the fandom and whether or not it is, if the fandom is basically progressing Star Wars forward or if it's shrinking the IP. So we're going to talk about that. So definitely.
Nice. Interesting
That's
topic.
gonna be a spicy topic.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, Mario, you're welcome. If you want to come on, you can come on.
When is it again?
This is Monday at 10. If you have time.
Monday at 10.
Yeah, so it'd be me, Aries, brother cousins, and there's going to be another special guest as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
I like that.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll have my
all
people
right.
talk to your people, dude. See if we can work
There
something
you
out.
go.
Oh man, but no, I appreciate it, Miguel. Thank you for having me on here with these amazing
Dude,
individuals, man.
dude, love having you on, bro. Just always
Anytime, bro.
good conversations
Appreciate
and
that.
stuff.
Great talking
so,
with you, man.
Yeah, for real.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
Josh, what's up with you, man? What we got in going on? I know you just had your show Thursday yesterday, which is cool. If you haven't seen that, guys, check it out. It was his first time doing that segment for his show, and I loved it. So what do you guys got going on there?
Yeah, you guys can find me at the McCoy Culture YouTube channel. Last night was my first show called Retroactive, where me and my friend Andrew sit down. We talk about all things pop culture. So it's not really statue or Hot Toys related. We just go into depth about all like the theories and the rumors and like all the latest movies and whatnot. We went heavy on the whole Reed Richards thing and Kang thing. So it was a fun show last night. So if you guys are anything, please drop in every Thursday night at 8 p.m. on the McCoy Culture channel. If any of you fine gentlemen want to jump on at any time, you guys are more than welcome. Right now, we're just trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you're into, just like everybody else here, hot toy reviews, statue reviews, and a weekly show, just come over to the channel, man. Definitely will appreciate it.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
let's go.
I don't know if this is an emoji and it just turned out to be like written face orange biting nails. I don't know. I think it's an emoji and it just translated to words.
Yeah, it is, man.
But yeah, definitely check out Josh McCoy, McCoy Culture as well. Dennis, I know you got a couple shows coming out for ToyQuest101 next month, but what else you got in store?
Yeah,
I know you got some
you always can find me in ToyQuest101 Unbox. You can find me here in Collectors Assemble. You can find me in Puerto Rico. And I'm always the pets lurking in the shadows.
Let's go. Nice.
Yeah,
all right, Mario, your turn. You're up. I know you're going to be on soon. So what do you got? Everybody follow. Go on to Mario's page. We're going to go ahead and jump on there and check out what you guys got to talk today for LWO.
Before he talks, can I say something real quick?
Sure.
Mario, he's a fraud. He's an enabling. He's a fraud. He tells people he doesn't enable, but he's a fraud. Mario cost me $927 today. God. You know how? Because I got stung by my man Ray from Underground Toys for 2, not 1, but 2 clone pilots and also 2 shinies, all courtesy of El Profesoro's influence. So yes, he's a see.
I think you know what? I just love to see my friends happy. Bottom line, and whatever I can do to help out with that, I am all for it.
See,
it's okay. I got him back for you. I'm persuading him to get all these Zelda statues. So
see, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. What goes around, right? Yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, no, I appreciate you, man. Always appreciate the invite. Love coming on, hanging out with everybody on Friday nights, man. Everybody in the chat as well. But yeah, like I mentioned, LWO coming up. We're gonna be on P-Rock's channel, doing a post 421 show. So who knows what kind of because it's wow.
Will he be doing the show on the toilet again?
We'll see, man. He might. You never know what kind of shenanigans we'll get up. We'll be up to an LWO, man. So just come check us out tonight.
Yeah,
man.
it's always fun, man. Listen, I you might make an appearance. I might go check out Mario next week. So we'll be hitting we'll be hitting Disney.
That's right, man. We got a Disney trip planned on Sunday, dude. So let's make that happen. And we should go live, bro. We should go live from there, man. What do you think?
I don't know if one of these guys want to start.
Wait a minute. Miguel, you're going to Disney with Mario?
So I'm in Jersey, but I got to fly for work to where he's at. So we're going to Disney on Sunday, and we're gonna go check out the Star Wars part of it.
That's the thing.
Wait. So who else is going with you guys?
Calvin.
Huh?
Calvin and
is Usby going?
I don't know.
Who?
I don't think so.
Anybody's invited if that's what you're asking. So if you're out in Costa Mesa,
no, Miguel, you're not getting me here. You don't understand.
Oh, am I gonna get taken to Tijuana or something? What's happening?
Yeah, that could happen too. That could happen too. But listen, Miguel. Okay. Are you saving up for anything else?
Oh, he's gonna make me say, dude, I'm going there to make money. Don't make me spend money.
You're with the wrong person. You're with the wrong damn person. I'm letting you know that right now. If you're going to Disney with him and Calvin, oh my God.
You're killing me,
I'm just
man.
letting you know, bro. I'm sorry.
Mario.
I'm sorry in advance.
He's gonna
he does it now.
Like lightsabers.
Bro, he does it now. If I hint at anything that I might want, I'll get a message for him on Facebook with a link to some place overseas. I found it for you. I'm like, where did you even find this? Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? I'm like, dude, you're killing me.
Yo.
What did I say earlier about keeping my friends happy?
Miguel's different in person, bro. I'm just letting you know.
It's worse.
It's worse in person.
So much worse.
So just be careful.
Mario.
Lel, don't fret. We're not going to Frankenstein's. At least I don't think we are. So we are.
Why we are? We'll make something happen. I don't know.
Something happen for Frankenstein's?
Not Sunday. I'm all day Disney Sunday.
Hey, does that mean
All day.
whenever we do the Spec Fiction
man.
event that I'm flying out to California for, are we doing a Disney Day then too?
I'm
Josh.
down.
Disney, we'll do
Josh,
TJ,
come
we'll do
on, bro.
Frankenstein. Come on,
Save
Josh.
yourself.
What do you do, bro?
Wait, are you guys coming to Japan in 2025?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You already know I'm going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
hell
that's
yeah.
3 of us.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Dennis and Josh to. You got enough?
Hell
You
yeah.
can save money right
I'm
now.
there.
We'll start.
I gotta get a
GoFundMe.
passport, but I'm down.
Oh, you can
Hell
get
yeah,
that,
bro.
Josh, you
You'll
got 2 years
understand.
to get a passport, man. You have plenty of time. Make it happen now,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
So,
bro.
and I forgot, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be having a round table with Franco Calissimo, Martin Canale, Daniel Bell,
Ooh.
Alejandro
Ooh.
Pereira, and Jorge Escuelo. We're going to be talking about
Ooh.
sculptures and
Whoa.
where they came from, where they're going in
That's
Good Tenant
solid.
Collectors.
Yo.
Wow.
solid.
Panel, man.
What a
Damn.
panel.
That's solid.
Oh, Danny Lee's coming with us. Let's go.
Oh,
Danny.
yeah, Danny. Oh, yeah.
That's solid. We're gonna put that link to that in our Facebook group. Which reminds me, Leo,
Yo.
you have complete reign on my Facebook group to put anything you want on there, including
Oh,
your
man, I
episodes,
appreciate that,
anything like
bro.
that. So please don't think
Appreciate
that
man.
it's not tolerated. I made that for a reason, so everybody could just share the wealth.
Appreciate that, bro.
You know what I mean? So don't be like Anthony and Mario that I gotta constantly remind them. Yo, did you post it in the group? Did you post it in the group?
Yeah.
But yeah,
And there's
anytime
going to be
you
a
want
poll. There's going to be a poll to see if Miguel beard is true or Velcro.
Yeah.
It's not Velcro.
We'll find
man.
out. We'll
This
find out. We'll
luscious-
find out next
this
weekend.
Bro.
luscious
Leo said
beard,
it.
bro.
Leo said
Bro.
it.
We'll do a
Mario,
live test. We'll do a
Mario.
live test.
It's just a
when you
filter.
see him Disney, pull it.
Yeah, just pull it, bro.
Okay. All right.
Oh my
Pull it.
god.
Yeah,
All right.
we're gonna be on the
It's gonna be
Falcon
shorter,
ride.
it's
I'm gonna
gonna
be
be
like pulling
shorter.
his beard.
Yeah, bro.
Anyway,
just study it.
all right, guys. Listen, thank you guys for being on.
Appreciate it,
We
brother.
got a jet,
Yeah, yeah.
but we will see you guys on another
weeks.
episode of Collectors Assemble Live. Not this Friday coming up, but the
Next
following
Friday,
one.
Friday,
I'll see
yeah.
you guys later. See you.